Yo, so a brand new week means that there's a brand new weekly update with a whole bunch of new ways to make some money. So let's jump right into it in GTA Online. Starting off, we got the Vuchi Job Remix Adversary Mode. This week it's paying out double cash in RP, meaning that now's the time to take advantage of it. This money method right here is going to be great for beginners because you don't need to own anything in order to do it. All you got to do is press start, go to online, jobs, play job, Rockstar created, adversary modes, and then look for the Vuchi Job Remix Adversary Modes. The way that this mode works is that you have two teams, the runner and the hunters. The runner is all by themselves on a motorcycle and they have 5 minutes to get through all 15 of the checkpoints scattered around the area. And while that doesn't sound too difficult at first, that's where the hunters come in. The hunters are all in helicopters and their goal is to stop the runner from getting through all 15 of those checkpoints. The exact helicopter that we use was the FH1 Hunter, and it's got a missile barrage equipped, so the hunters are using that to try and take out the runner. And like I said, the runners got 5 minutes to try and do this, so that's how much time the hunters have to try and prevent the runners from hitting all the checkpoints. Now, just like pretty much all of the other adversary modes in GTA Online, this one was a pretty fun one. I don't know about it being up there with some of my favorites, but it's definitely a fun adversary mode nonetheless. I had a few of you guys in here from the Discord and we definitely got down and had a good match. I started out as a hunter and the first few rounds had me thinking that the runner had it so easy, because even though we finished him off a few times, both runners from each round managed to get all 15 of the checkpoints. So when it was finally my turn to be a runner, I'm thinking that I'm gonna win too, but no, I did not. And to make matters worse, I couldn't even aim my hunter heli for shit. You'd think I'd be a pro since I play Grand Theft Auto for a living, but no. Anyway, I ended up getting my cheeks clapped hard here, so I took a fat ass L. But even though I lost, I ended up making $49,000, which isn't terrible, but the other two guys made over $100,000, so that's pretty solid right there. Guys, this right here is a great mode to try out with some friends, so if you've got 3 of them, tell them to hop on and play the Vuchi Job Remix mode with you. Literally none of mine play video games anymore. Alright, I'm too depressed. Let's move on to the next one. For our second money method, we have exotic export vehicles. This money method is also paying out double cash in RP, meaning you're gonna make way more than you usually do. So in order to get started with this one, you're gonna need to own an auto shop. The one I have is the Burton location, and I think it's in a pretty good spot right smack in the middle of the city, so yeah, I'd recommend this one. But anyway, inside of your auto shop, you guys are gonna find this blackboard right here with a list of 10 different cars on it. If you guys can manage to find any of those cars while cruising around the map, you're gonna wanna steal them and drive them over to this location on your map. Majority of the time, a blue dot is gonna pop up on your map, and while a blue dot in GTA Online could be something else, there's a good chance it'll be an exotic export vehicle. Now, I want you guys to keep in mind that it doesn't matter whether or not you crash the car, you're still gonna get the exact same amount of money regardless, so don't even stress over trying to get it to the docks in mint condition. Anyway, for delivering one exotic export vehicle, you're looking at an easy payout of $40,000. And like I said, there's 10 of these vehicles. So if you can manage to find all 10 exotic export vehicles, that's up to $400,000 you can make in a day. Me personally though, I wouldn't go scouring the whole map just to find one, but if you happen to see a blue dot, go check it out because it might make you a quick $40,000. For our third money method, we have Autoshop client jobs, and in case it wasn't clear, this one's also going to require you to own an auto shop. Now, just like the first two money methods, this one's paying out double cash in RP as well. So for this one, you gotta wait until you have a car on your auto shop's car lift, and once you do, just go ahead and customize it exactly how it tells you to do so. You can technically choose to customize it however you want, but unless you want to risk losing out on some money, I would follow the exact instructions that it tells you. Once you're finished customizing the vehicle, you just gotta pay for the modifications and get it delivered. And by the way, don't worry about the fee that you just paid, you're gonna get it all back and more on top of that. Now, as for getting the vehicle delivered, you have two options here. You could either deliver it to the customer yourself, or you could have your staff member handle that. If your staff member ends up delivering it, it's gonna take about 15 minutes for them to do so, and there's also a chance that they'll crash the car and not make the full amount. If you choose to deliver it yourself, it's a pretty simple process. You just drive the car to the customer and that's it. You wanna make sure that you don't damage the vehicle at all though, because the more damage that you do, the less money you'll make. But anyway, for getting this Rebla GTS to the customer in mint condition, I made a quick $85,000. Now that price might be different for you guys, it's not always the same payout, but just know it'll be around there more or less. Now, before we move on to the next money method, I wanted to quickly remind you guys that we have a Discord server for the channel. I've been playing GTA with a lot of you guys recently, and it's all happening through Discord. So if you want to be in the next weekly update video, or maybe you're looking for some friends to play with, definitely be sure to join the Discord. Link is in the description down below. For our fourth money method, we have the standard time trial. This week, you can find it out here at the bottom of Mount Gordo. This is another great money method for beginners because you don't need a whole lot to do this one. All you need is a vehicle, and I'm going to recommend the Batty 801. It's only $15,000 on Southern San Andreas, and it's easily one of the best motorcycles in all of GTA 5 Online. But anyway, once you get here to the purple time trial area, just press right on your D-pad to start it up, and then just follow the path that I'm taking to get up here towards the train tracks. You want to be extra careful here because the train is obviously coming through, so just make sure he doesn't take your ass out. And also, make sure to wheelie on the train tracks. You do not have a lot of time on this time trial, so every second counts here. Anyway, you're just going to want to drive through these train tracks for a tiny bit. Once you go over the third little bridge area, go towards the right where this little uphill is and start heading up into the mountain. Again, there's no path on your map for this one, so just try to follow the path that I'm taking here as best as you can. But yeah, once you're going up the mountain, you just want to try your best to haul ass up towards the destination. Guys, I'm gonna be straight up. This one took me at least 30 minutes to do. I kept either hitting some of the rocks or I would go up the wrong way, or my slow ass just couldn't get up the mountain in time. So hopefully some of you guys are able to complete this one faster than I did. But anyway, once I finally managed to get to the top in time, I made $101,000. For our 5th money method, we have community series jobs. And by now you're probably thinking it was gonna be on double money, right? Well, it's actually on triple money. To start this one up, you're gonna want to head over to this location on your map. And once you get there, press right on your D-pad once you're inside of the pink area. The one that we tried out was this dope ass race called Neon Pipeline. It was giving me hella Tron vibes, like it was sick. But for those of you who don't know what community series jobs are, they're basically jobs made by the community. So instead of Rockstar themselves making the race, it was made by someone who plays the game just like you and me. And so every week, Rockstar picks a select few and features them in this playlist for everyone to try out. Man, let me tell you guys, every time I do a community series job, they're always hella fun, like goddamn. And especially this one, because we had like 13 people total. Once again, shout out to the Discord for everyone hopping in the lobby, massive W there. But yeah, I often find these jobs a lot more fun than the ones that Rockstar makes, to be honest. People be getting hella creative with these, like you guys should for sure check them out. And especially this week since they're paying out triple money like I said. But anyway, I placed 4th place, which is surprising as fuck because I spun out at least 5 times during this race. And for coming in at 4th, I made $14,000. But homie in 1st ended up making close to $40,000, you guys. So if you're good at races, then you might want to check this one out. For our 6th money method, we have Simeons export requests. This one also has a bonus this week, which is triple money in RP, baby. So even if you're brand new to GTA Online, I'm pretty sure you've gotten a text from that big forehead app boy named Simeon. It should be a list of cars that he wants you to take over to him. And if you happen to find any of those cars on his list, you're gonna want to steal them and take them over to him. Well, I ended up stealing what I thought was one of his cars on his list. A Pegasi Infernus pulled up right next to me, and that one was on his list, so it ended up working out. And if you remember the exotic export vehicles from earlier, then this probably sounds pretty similar to it, right? Well, it pretty much is, except for the fact that you've got to take the vehicle to an LS Customs and respray it real quick. Pretty similar to GTA San Andreas, if you know, you know. But yeah, after you get it resprayed, you're gonna want to drive it over to this location on your map. Again, pretty similar to the exotic export thing, because it's at the docks, just at a different part of it. But yeah, after you get it resprayed, just drive it over to the location at the docks, and I ended up making just shy of $30,000. For our 7th money method, we have the HSW Time Trial. This week, you can find it out here by the wind farm on your map. Now, unfortunately, this time trial is only available to those of you on a next-gen console. So for everybody playing on anything other than an Xbox Series X or S or a PS5, then unfortunately, you're out of luck on this one. Other than a next-gen console, you're also gonna need an HSW upgraded vehicle. Honestly, all HSW vehicles are hella fast, so you could probably get away with using whichever one you want, but you already know me. I'm choosing the Vuchi drag all day, every day. It's just so much easier doing time trials with the motorcycle rather than a car, so yeah, Vuchi all day, boys. Anyway, once you get to the purple time trial area, you're gonna want to press right on your D-pad to start it up. Immediately after doing so, open up your map and set a waypoint on this yellow dot right over here. Then close out your map and quit the job from your phone and make a U-turn and start the time trial back up whenever you're ready to go. So unlike the standard time trial from earlier, this one is a whole lot easier. And honestly, pretty much all the HSW time trials are easy as fuck, so this one's gonna be a breeze. As you guys can see on screen, I ended up cutting through the grass a little just to hop on the freeway faster. That's the only off-roading that I did here though, you guys. After that, just follow the path on your minimap and you should be able to beat this no problem. If you guys ended up using the Vuchi drag like I recommended, make sure you're holding the left stick forward to lean forward. Trust me, it's gonna make you go a whole lot faster than you normally would. But anyway, for completing this week's HSW time trial, I made a very easy $252,000. For our final money method, we have SemiContact Missions. And yeah, you guessed it, these are also paying out double cash in RP this week. Aside from that, these are another great money method for beginners because they don't require you to be too high of a level to start them up. But anyway, you're gonna want to press start, go to online, jobs, play job, Rockstar created, missions, and then look for any jobs with a double money in RP ticker on them. Now guys, these SemiContact missions are not too difficult at all. In fact, I find them pretty easy to be honest. The one we ended up doing was Simeonomics, which I'm pretty sure pays out the most out of all the Simeon missions. This one was really simple though. Me and some of you guys from the Discord had to go to the airport and steal a few supercars out of a big ass plane and then just lose the cops and take them back to Simeon. It really wasn't that difficult at all. Like even though there were cops chasing our asses, I don't even think I had to shoot a single one. Legit just had to go hide somewhere and then lose the cops. It was really easy. But anyway, for completing this one, me and the boys made $54,000. This is really easy money right here, you guys, so y'all should definitely hop on and grind them out with the boys this week. Now, you're obviously gonna need a good vehicle to get around while you're grinding out these money methods. And no, I'm not talking about a supercar. I'm talking about something that's armored, has got weapons, and can help you make a whole lot of money. I just posted a guide going over 5 vehicles that I think every beginner should own in GTA 5 Online. So if that sounds interesting, then you'll definitely want to click on the video on screen right now.